Hello, my name is Joshua Rocco. I am the art curating... Sorry, my name is Joshua Rocco. I run an art curating organization called Seed Spokane. We're here today with Christy Lipe, and you may be wondering why we're wearing aprons. I love your apron, by the way, Christy.
Why, thank you. I love yours, too.
Oh, thank you. You want to stand up and show people your apron?
Look it.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, yours is more awesome than mine.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
You got all that beautiful pink on.
I know. I love pink. Can you
It's
tell?
your favorite color.
Yes. Well, thanks for wearing an apron for me.
So we're here today to talk about your passion of making delicious, magical treats for everybody. And we're talking legal, magical treats for all ages.
All ages, yes.
Yes. Where did you start with your start cooking and baking and all that jazz?
Well, I would say most of my baking side, which is what we brought today, which is magical treats, it started out when I was going through kind of a dark time in my life, and I needed some therapy, something that would get my mind off of what I was going through, coming out of. And so I found myself, I always baked cookies and fun things, but one of my friends asked me to make some baby shower cupcakes. And I got really excited about it, and so I went and bought sparkles and glitter and fun things.
Everything magical.
Everything magical, exactly. I haven't done unicorn cakes yet, but I should do that. That should be next. I know. I'll do it just for you next time. How's that?
That'd be awesome.
So it's done from there, and then basically a lot of my friends would see what I posted on Facebook because it was my passion, my love. It brought a lot of joy to me, and it brings a lot of joy to me to make others happy through my food and baking. And who doesn't love cupcakes and cookies?
Well, not me.
Well, then you don't get any of these. Our magical treats you're going to help me make, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm really excited to help build this.
Good, because that's why you're wearing an apron to help me out.
Yes.
Okay. So basically people saw my Facebook post, and they would say, make me something. They would say maybe it's a shower or it's a birthday, and they didn't give me exact parameters, so I just started creating things. I would go through stores, sometimes candy aisles, random places, and see things, and then create something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But I love glitter. I have like 12 different colors of edible glitter.
Oh, that's awesome. I love glitter.
Yes, I know. You could eat it, too.
And
So
not have
it's fun.
Paula. Yeah.
I can't tell you what happens on the other end, though, after you eat the glitter.
little Jackson Pollock.
That's right. So, yeah, that's where it stemmed. My baking side of me started from that. And then people just liked my post, and I kept sharing it. And then I actually sell it.
That's so rad. So I'm really excited. Let's get going on making your magical treats. But first, cheers.
Cheers. To you, Josh.
To you, Christy.
Thank you. That is awesome.
That's so good.
All right. So are you ready?
Yeah, I'm really curious. Like, you have
Okay.
this secret recipe you use.
I do. And I brought all these magical things
Nice.
that not everyone has in their kitchen.
Okay.
See these authentic old wooden spools?
Oh.
That's like part of the base.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to get that exactly right. If
And
you don't get it exactly right, then it could ruin the whole recipe.
It's like science, right?
Yes, baking is like science. Some things like glitter you can put everywhere, and that doesn't matter. But if you
Right.
don't add, so we're going to add, we got to count these out. 1, 2. So we need 8 of the large ones.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that in there.
Do you have to do anything to them while they're in the bowl, or?
Well, yeah, we should stir it up and get all those lumps out.
Okay.
Make sure it's nice and smooth.
Nice.
So you don't have that. So now that looks good in there. So now we're going to take, when we have like a 1/4 cup here
Okay.
of ladybugs and leaves.
Ladybugs and leaves.
Yes.
All right.
And we got to make sure it's kind of evenly. That might be a little too high.
Because
So
it
there
is
we go.
science. You don't want
It
too
is
many of
science.
them. Yeah.
Right. If we have too many ladybugs with the spools,
It's not going to work.
no,
It's gonna
no,
be
it won't
flat or
turn
something.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to add that in.
Awesome.
Okay. We got to stir that up too. Like to stir as they go.
If you want me to hold your mic, I can.
Oh, you can? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you
So
got your
I'll
hands
lean in.
all full.
I know.
I'll stand up and hold it.
Okay, all right. So what happens is we're doing our dry ingredients first. So you
Okay.
always mix your dry ingredients first. And then you make sure after we get the last part. So this is like, we need 2 teaspoons of Army Men. They're awesome.
You had such a
Look at
magical recipe.
I know. And then we're going to stir that up there, okay?
Oh, it's starting to smell good.
You see that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after that, we're going to add, we need 2 of the tiny spools. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got to do 2 of the tiny. There we go. So then.
Oh, that totally changes the batter all completely. Yeah, totally different.
See, different.
Almost even change color.
I know. We got to watch that. So now, then we're going to add, this is super important.
All right.
Okay. So we even it out. This is our glitter buttons.
Nice.
So 1, 2. Okay. Stir that up over here.
Is it supposed to bubble like that?
Well, sometimes there's bubbles if you stir it too much.
Oh,
so
okay.
we're not going to overstir it because if you put too many bubbles, air pockets, I guess, if you'll say, then your cake won't cook evenly, and you'll have air pockets, and so you don't want to overstir sometimes. So then we're going to do our wet ingredients, which is over here. Okay.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So then now we can stir it in with the dry ingredients. But you want to mix, and that was already my wet ingredients mixed together.
Okay.
Then we add it to it. So then they're both evenly proportioned, all your dries together, so that all those extra army men and those ladybugs are mixed together evenly. So when it cooks out, then you have an even cake.
That's awesome.
And so then we added the wet ingredients, so we can mix all that in there. Oh, wait, there's a special one over here that I got to add. Where did that one go? Oh, over here.
Oh, it's your magic.
Yep. No one knows about that, so I can't tell you.
Oh.
That's my magical stuff. See?
Everybody has to have a secret, right?
Oh, wait. This last one. One more secret. There we go.
Oh.
That's the best one right there.
Oh, my gosh.
See?
It's starting to sparkle. Look at
that.
that. Yeah, that's amazing.
That's the color I added to the batter, so we'll have a nice, dark color there.
Nice.
So now it's okay, perfect. So there we go. We have it all mixed up.
Do we have to let it sit or anything?
No, we don't have to let it sit. We just put it in our pan, put it in the oven, and then set the timer. You always set the timer less than what your recipe says.
Okay.
Because it always continues to cook when you pull it out of the oven, and you want a nice, moist cake.
How long does this normally take to cook?
If you're baking cupcakes, which is what we're doing a cupcake cake. It takes about 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yep, and you check before, just for doneness, put something inside it, like a toothpick, to make sure it comes out clean. And then there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's awesome, yeah. So we'll put this in a pan because it's ready.
Okay, cool.
In the cupcake things, and I'll put it over here, and then I'll show you. But I think you had something special you were going to add.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Because it's one of my favorite. You got to add more glitter.
I know. You can never. It's like a.
I see you have more glitter.
I know.
Because you can't have too much glitter, right?
No.
So can I add some more glitter?
Add more glitter. You can add more glitter. We like glitter. Look at that. Oh, wait, now.
Do we have to save this glitter, or do we have...
Well, it wouldn't hurt if you added that.
Okay, well, that's more glitter to it.
All right, so we're good. All right, so it looks like we've got a full load here. We're going to have all kinds of awesomeness and glitter glam here.
That looks awesome.
See that?
It's like magical unicorns like you were talking about before.
I know, and we're going to make some... We'll do magical unicorns our next time. So. Okay, it looks ready. So I think we can put it now. We're going to have an awesome cake full of glitter, army men, and ladybugs. Yeah, you can put that in the oven. That would be awesome.
Awesome. We'll put it in the magical TV oven.
The magical TV oven. And you just saw us put it all in the cupcake liners, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how magical we are. Yeah, it happens and you don't even see it. Like, bam, next scene. See, here we go. All that work. I know, 24 cupcakes, bam.
So while it's cooking, can you tell us a little bit more about what it is that you do besides making cupcakes for people and their parties and stuff?
Absolutely. Well, I have my hands in quite a lot of things in town. I have done personal preparing meals for my personal trainer, so I made healthy meals for him. We traded. That was awesome.
Nice.
So I do cook a lot for family and friends. That's a love and passion of mine. I recently started at a local cafe, which is an awesome opportunity. The kitchen is still like a blank canvas, so there's so much I can do with that, with baking and with food, because I like to cook as well. But baking's fun because you can decorate.
Right. With your new position at this cafe, can you explain the cafe and what it does for our community and why it's so important?
Absolutely. I would love to share that with you. Last year, I did ask to volunteer there because their mission statement is to help people who are either coming out of a crisis situation, they were homeless, incarceration, addiction, and it's a jobs training program that helps them. So we hire them, we train them in the kitchen, food prep, cooking. It's a growing organization called Streetwise, but they operate the cafe in what's called the Gathering House Cafe on Post and Garland. So at the moment, we sell gourmet grilled cheese sandwiches and soup, and we have a salad bar. But hopefully pretty soon we'll have some baked goods there and some other yummy things as well.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It's right across the street from the Milk Jug.
Yeah.
And that's famous for Betty and June, or what was?
I think, I don't
something
know.
Like that. It was on.
Okay, right.
Something like that.
Right. They have burgers and
Benny
fries,
and
kind of.
June.
Benny and June. That's
Benny
what it
and
is.
June,
Benny
yeah.
and June. Yes.
Yeah.
So they sell burgers and fries, but we're trying to do something different, create a niche in the market.
And Garland is an amazing district in Spokane.
Yeah, very artistic.
Artistic, kind of hipsterish.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes, they are. And so we're just trying to get our name out, and if anything, if you come and support, it helps support local people in the community who need a helping hand up, are learning a new trade perhaps, and some of them have never worked before, believe it or not. So we're training them also how to work and show up for work and be a good employee.
Right.
So, but it's an awesome opportunity to share what I love with food, baking, and I like to help people. So that is an awesome thing for me. So I'm 2 in 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very awesome.
Yeah. So where did you grow up at?
Well, I'm originally from Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, I was there for 21 years of my life, and then moved away for job opportunities. So
what do you think about the difference in weather?
Oh, wow. It took me a while to adjust.
Yeah.
Because at some point, I lived in Oregon. I went from Arizona to Las Vegas, then to Oregon, and then here's where I spent 17 years now. But when I moved to Oregon, that was a shock because there's hardly any sun. It rains often,
right? Similar
to Seattle. But anyways, moving here, we have seasons. So I do like it, except all the snow.
Right.
I know.
I'm really enjoying the snow from being from Montana and
Oh,
all. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. How many inches do you think we have? Like 16?
It feels like it. If you're walking around in it, it feels like it. I mean, we probably downtown where I live don't have as much as, like, let's say Northwood or Northside, Deer Park, who knows, South Hill. So enough.
Right.
I think the snow gods can let us have a reprieve, which is what I was hoping.
That's awesome.
I know.
What is your most favorite thing to make in the entire world that you would make your sweetheart?
Oh. Are we talking about sweet treats?
Whatever. You have a really large variety of things that you're capable of making.
You know what's really fun to do is I like to dip chocolate, like fruit and chocolate. So like chocolate covered strawberries. There was an amazing meal, and it was for someone I really cared about a lot. I made this spread of artichoke spinach dip, cheese and crackers and salami, and I had all these chocolate covered fruits. And then I had a bottle of wine at that point, and so I had made him all that as a surprise. So it's kind of fun to put different pieces together.
Right.
So the chocolate-covered strawberries, white and dark chocolate, raspberries. I did a little bouquet with that, and then just like a cheese and meat tray. That was basic, but it was fun because it was different, and you could eat different things. But as far as favorite thing, I like to find out what people like, their favorite thing, and then do it better.
Do it better.
Yeah.
Improve on it.
Right.
So they can only go to you.
Exactly. I'll never get that from anyone else, right? Because I made it.
Yes.
It's my recipe.
Right.
Exactly.
What is the most hilarious experience you've had with food that has gone wrong? Way wrong?
Well, baking a cake. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Sometimes I bake early in the morning. I try not to because I'm not an early riser. But there are times I've had to get some things done. Well, a cake just completely flopped. Like the middle just sank in completely. And I had less than 2 hours. And it was a birthday cake that someone was paying for.
So super important.
Super important. So the cake just flopped, totally indented in the middle. Well, I just created something different out of it. So I decided that the middle was going to have chocolate-covered strawberries and raised the middle up, and basically ended up looking like a bundt cake. But they didn't know, and it turned out great, and it was delicious. It was just something about the rising, and that's important too on some of the ingredients. You can't have old ingredients. I only use really awesome stuff like butter. You don't use margarine. You use pure vanilla, that kind of stuff.
Well, it makes it better for you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, there's nothing like having some plastic butter inside your food to make your,
Yeah, and it's mostly water. It's not real.
Now, myself, personally, I do not bake.
Okay.
It has been a really bad experience on like 75% of the time.
Okay.
I remember one time I was staying at my mom's house, and she's like, "Will you?" She put out all the ingredients on the island. I was at home for like a week. She's like, "I really need to make this banana bread, but will you make it for me?" So I was like, "Oh yeah, I can do that." So she put out all the ingredients. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna diet green because it's like almost St. Patty's Day." So I diet green and put it in the oven, and then I look back on the counter and I realize, oh, there's oil there. I hadn't used the oil yet. So I thought, hey, I'll just pour the oil on top of it and kind of like mix it in.
Right.
Well, it ended up, you couldn't cut through it with a chainsaw. It ended up getting fed to the pigs, and when all the snow melted, the 2 loaves of bread were still there. It survived the winter and 2 hungry pigs. 2 funny. Big green pieces of banana bread.
I think that's the best story I've heard.
It is. It was ridiculous. That's why I don't bake.
Okay, well, that's why you have me.
That's why, that's why we're friends.
Yeah, I know. And once these come out of the oven, they're going to be amazing.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
And I hope everybody else can have a piece, too.
Well, I like to share. That's part of what I do. I do like to share. I like to bring treats to work. I like to know if it's a birthday or what have you. So it's fun to do that kind of thing. Yeah.
So during your career you're developing career as a food artist and baker and all around extraordinaire of like the kitchen.
Giving me too much credit here.
I've seen your kitchen, and you cook out of something smaller than this rug, and it is amazing stuff that comes out. And I follow your Facebook posts and all that. The food, like one of my favorites that I've seen are like they're chicken wings. They're like reddish color with the sesame seeds on it. I looked at it and I could taste it like through the image.
That's
what was that?
That was a honey soy ginger sesame chicken. It is good. It is that good. And I believe you eat with your eyes first. So when you see a picture, it should be just as good as you can imagine how good it is going to be in your mouth. So that's important. Pictures sell things. But the thing is, it tastes good, too. Fortunately, I have many people to attest they taste good, too. Not just look good. They taste good, too.
I remember you telling me that you have a friend of yours that you go to their house and you make all their food for them for a week. That's also a service you offer.
Yes, and that's expanding as I grow. There's so many things I can do. I'm just trying to take one thing at a time so I can do one thing very well. Yes, a friend of mine hired me to make personal meals for him, healthy meals. So I'd come over and get the food and make it for him and put it in containers so he could just heat it up every day and we could choose what he'd like.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how's the time coming on that?
Well, I think we're getting close.
We're getting close?
Yeah.
Getting near.
Yeah, I think we've got like maybe a minute.
I can I can smell them.
When you smell it? Yeah. When it smells your entire hallway. People are like, I know my neighbor's bacon.
And you live in one of those big downtown places. Yeah.
Where you smell everything, even the burnt stuff. That other people are like, that is not a good smell. What is that? We had a neighbor almost set it on fire. She forgot there was something in her oven and went to the store. And we had 4 fire trucks there, and the whole building's alarm went off. I have not done that.
That's awesome.
I'm not the girl that burns water either. We have about 3 different timers around, and I set them all. Just in case I don't hear that one, I hear that one.
Nice.
But now I have, we have phones that can do the same thing. But yes.
Right.
Yeah, it is a tiny kitchen. You have seen it. And definitely I have produced some crazy food in that tiny little closet.
Well, I see a lot of it on your posts on Instagram and
you do. Yeah. Thank you for following. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yes.
How can I not?
I'm coming to your house next.
You're going to my house next. I got a big kitchen.
I'm going to make a tour around Spokane. I better set my dates. there, and there.
We'll have plenty of wine and ingredients for you.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I like it. Is that timer going off yet?
It's blinking.
Okay, well, we need to pull it out soon.
Pulled
so
out
I'm
the
going to give you
magical
my
oven?
Yes, the magical oven. Hold on.
It's super magical. It even frosted them and everything. That is an amazing. Oh my gosh. How do you do? Is it just your ingredients and your magic that makes it do this, right?
Yeah.
Is that why you add all the extra glitter?
Extra glitter. You cannot go wrong with glitter. Everyone loves glitter. And this was just another thing when we talk about art. And what I thought I was going to be making today changed completely because I was walking through the store and I saw this chocolate candy box, because, Valentine's stuff is out now.
Right.
And I thought that would make a great base for a cupcake cake.
Oh.
And so then I changed everything I was going to do today just because that one inspiration. And then I made little chocolate designs. It's a buttercream chocolate frosting with dark chocolate cupcakes. And, of course, I love hearts. So, as you can see, I bought chocolate Dove candies. And then we also have sprinkles of red glitter and gold glitter. And then we have another heart candy on top, so all over. And then I had this other glitter that was like a glitter decoration. So my kitchen's full of all kinds of fun things, all kinds of fun glitters and sprinkles and sparkles. You just never know the occasion that you might need it, like today.
Like today, when you're making magical cupcakes
Voila,
at Hotel RL.
Isn't it fun?
I can't believe you made all this out of, like, bobbins and army men. And
I know. I told you that
glitter.
Magical.
It's a magical touch.
Yeah. You got to have
You're
that
like
touch.
Jesus.
Whoa. Whoa.
Part of this.
Whew, wow, I can't hold up to that. I don't know.
Right.
But I did create, out of army men and butterflies and, ladybugs. See what happens?
Yeah, it's
When you
amazing.
have a magical touch, bam, there you go.
That's rad.
Yeah, but you did help, so... You added some of your own magic.
It didn't burn.
No, it did not.
And
I
it looks
oversaw
moist.
your work. You did good. Yeah. I would have just stopped you if I thought it was going to go bad. Nope, we can't do that.
Oh, I gotta tell you a story. My last baking tragedy was a Jif box. Those little Jif, those little Jif cornbread.
Yes.
That would be easy, right? An egg, oil, and milk or something. I can't remember. Well, I made them, and I thought I followed directions, and I think I did. I opened it up, and you know what happens when you have old flour or something that got those weird little bugs in it?
Oh, yeah.
So we had cornbread bug cakes. Like, I have absolutely no luck when it comes to baking. I had friends over.
So you had speckles in your cornbread. And
it had the full larva in it.
Oh, no.
You would think I would have noticed that when I was whipping it up.
It was pepper. Who knows?
And I ate half of one, and then my friend was like, oh, look at that. I'm like, I had to leave and go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, I would have been upset. It's just one of those when you're like, wow.
And
it does happen.
Yeah.
It does.
Everybody else ate everything else. But
so I'm thinking baking is probably,
But I can whip up some mean stuff on top of the stove.
I believe you can.
It's the only way I can eat.
It's
a survival thing.
Survival. I know how to do that. I can boil water and make mac and cheese. I'm good at that.
Well, I really want to taste one of these.
Well, you should. I want you to, because you've got to. Oh, I should have opened those earlier, because you're going to definitely. Should I hold yours? Yes, I'll hold yours. Now, there's going to be a trick to this, because it's not going to be the easiest. It's beautiful, but any beautiful cakes aren't really easy.
Can I take one off the bottom?
Yeah. You can take one off the bottom side. No one will see it. Yeah, absolutely. We should eat one together. We'll have our own, but we'll eat one together. There. It's on there pretty good. Why, thank you. All right. Can't wait to try one. Yes. Do you want more frosting? Are you sure? Okay. There you go.
Gosh, that looks absolutely wonderful.
Why, thank you.
Thank you.
It's quite the decoration, so it's quite heavy, if you didn't feel that, helping me get it in and out. So I use Ghirardelli chocolate, because I think premium ingredients are super important.
Okay.
And I can use other things, but I've noticed that after.
I'm not sure people can see this in the video camera, but it's sparkly, man.
It's sparkly, isn't it?
It's like all sparkles. Like even inside the cake, it's sparkly. Oh my God.
I know. I told you I love. Okay, we're gonna do this. Are you ready? On that one. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got one in my mouth.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? I'm all about the frosting.
I wish
too.
at my wedding I knew you.
We can do it. We can do a do-over. We'll just celebrate. Why not? I'm sure I have chocolate all over my face right now, but I love it. Look at me. I'm like my own food.
Mm-hmm. You should. It was absolutely delicious.
When I my own food too, I'm like, that means it's really good.
If you guys would like to come and grab a cupcake, we got plenty of cupcakes.
Absolutely. Please do. Oh, lots of cupcakes. Yeah.
Anybody else wants a cupcake, you should run on down. There's like a whole bunch of them right here.
I know,
they're
right?
delicious.
Super good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like wanting to finish my whole cupcake. Is anybody watching me do this?
Well, we're running to an end.
Okay.
Here at the living stage at Hotel RL here in Spokane, Washington. We'd like to say thank you so much for giving our local artists an opportunity to express themselves in a manner that's different.
Absolutely.
And we'd extremely. Come on up. Just come up on stage. Come and grab a cupcake.
Please do.
Here's some napkins.
Yes.
Just come on
Here,
up.
I should pull. Do you want me to pull it for you so you don't have to pick one? Or okay.
I don't want to tackle your lovely,
No, it's okay.
tower that you got going on.
I know. It's okay, though. There we go.
Look, there's
Sorry,
one.
There's one. You are welcome.
They're super delicious.
There we go. Oh, yes.
And they're sparkly all the way through.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you, Christy, for being part of this.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
And you can find the recipe for Christy's creation on artseedspokane.com. That's art seed, like something you plant in the ground, Spokane.
Awesome.
And from there, you can go ahead and you can link up to Christy and find out any other information you want to about her.
Thank you.
Good. And maybe a little bit,
maybe.
a little
I don't
sweet and sour.
I'm spicy. I'll tell you that much. I'm very
Spicy.
spicy. I'm
Thank
sweet,
you,
sassy,
Christy.
and spicy. Thank you
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much.
Great.
Salute.
Thank you. Salute. I've got chocolate fingers.